Well, hello and good afternoon, good evening, good morning. You know how I do it. I welcome everybody in to the Victory Moment with CK. Thank you for joining me, and we're going to talk about pay attention today. I am CK. I am your travel specialist, CEO, and owner of KM Travels, and I help you to see new adventures and so much more. Author, speaker, and I just love connecting to you. I appreciate you coming in, Miss White, and those that are catching this on the the replay. We call it replay, and those that will catch it on my on BHC, which is on Roku and Fire TV. I am so excited to be here today, and I appreciate everyone that takes time even to come back and share something or encourage while after everything has been shared. But again, gotta catch it on BHC. um and if you haven't, it's on our platforms, social media, and all of those things. And I am just getting excited for all the great things that are coming up, and I'm gonna talk a little bit about it at the end, because right now I really really want to get into the what I want to talk about today when it comes to pay attention. And I'm simply doing a quick reminder today when it comes to paying attention, because a lot of us pay attention, but what happens is we get comfortable, so we don't continue to pay attention. And a lot of times things are being said or things are being told to us, but we're not really paying attention. I'm going to take it there today. So, listen. So one of the things I want to talk about is listen. One of the skills of communicating is not so much talking, but it's listening. And if you notice, there's something that we all do. We be like, "You're not paying attention to me. You're not paying attention to me. You're not," because we don't see the response, or we're not seeing the interaction. So right away, we're like, "Wait a minute. Are you really paying attention to what I'm saying?" How many have had that? And even if you come back on, checking it out later, let laugh with me and share with me, have you met that circumstance also, where you're talking and you're like, are they really paying attention to what I'm saying, or are they just tolerating what I'm saying? And one of the things that you have to do is listen. Listen is a skill. Listening is a skill. Watching, as I'm going to number 2, watching is a skill. A lot of things you can see and different things, and prevent a lot of things if we listen, if we watch. And that's all part of paying attention. We have to get more serious about paying attention. Not taking everything so crazy and in depth. But see, the more you pay attention, you don't have to talk when you're paying attention. I'm just giving you, I'm just sharing tonight, because I know a lot of times we get frustrated because we're thinking that people or a person or a circumstance, because they're not paying attention, especially in a relationship. A lot of times we're like, the man's not paying attention. he not paying attention, or the man is like, she just not hearing me. And what I'm saying to you tonight, and I'm just reminding, just a little reminder, because this is Winning Wednesday. And part of winning is learning the skill of paying attention, learning the skill of watching and listening to hear more than listening. I got to respond. I'm just saying. And that way you can actually hear what's being said. Number two, when I talk about watch, you see things better when you pay attention. You see things better when you pay attention. Because a lot of times, again, the answers that you're looking for, if you pay attention, you'll see it. Again, the answers that you're looking for, if you pay attention, you'll see it. So I'm like I said, I'm just here giving a quick reminder today. In order for us to win, we have to pay attention so that we can look at things or take heed to what we need to do. What do you need to do? How do you need to do it? But if you're not paying attention, you're not getting the information correctly. It's very difficult. And to respond and not react. There's a difference. And part of paying attention is learning who you're dealing with, learning what's really, because people have triggers. And like I said, I'm no expert. But when you live life and you surround yourself with certain things and people and all of those things, you get to understand a little bit more because you take heed, because you watch, because you listen. Then you're able to, as I'm about to close out, like I said, I was only here for a few moments because I just wanted to remind you to pay attention. In order to plan, in order to preview, in order to monitor, and in order to regulate, let's say it like that, our thoughts and our actions and all of that, so that we would not just react to everything, but respond with wisdom. We have to pay attention. Pay attention to the time and season. Pay attention. Pay attention. Hello, welcome in, my name Natasha, your troublemaker. Paying attention. If anybody knows me, I'm a detail person. I don't say it much, but there's not much that I miss. I'm very detailed. I like detail. I don't play when it comes to detail. I'll just give you a little bit about me. So when I'm doing something or dealing with someone, I pay attention to detail. I pay attention to how I affect that person and that person affects me. I listen. I've been learning more, and that's something you learn more and more. I listen more than I talk. I talk more here now and social media, but I am a very, very quiet person because I realize that you can't see things if you're always talking. You can't hear things if you're always talking. You don't know how to respond or react if you're always talking. So I just wanted to throw a little reminder today. Pay attention. Pay attention to what's going on around you. It always puzzles me when I'm just saying when I'm out in the street and I see so many people locked into their phone and not really paying attention to what's going on around them or who's around them. Pay attention. It can save your life. Pay attention. It brings a skill of learning how to listen, learning how to watch, to see things better, and take heed, looking at things carefully. That doesn't mean everything you got to talk about, everything you got to know. It's just paying attention so you will know even how to help someone else. Paying attention so that you don't be part of the problem, but the solution that's needed. I'm just saying. In order to plan, preview, monitor, and regulate our thoughts and actions, we've got to pay attention. Just my little thought for today. When I was putting it together, it hit me and I was like, woo, how much do I really pay attention? Because someone could tell you something 5,000 times, but because we're not paying attention, we're not seeing or hearing what's being said, because we only want to hear what we want to hear. But I'm here to tell you today, pay attention. Listen, watch, take heed to what's around you. Happy Wednesday, beautiful. Good to see you coming in. Thank you. So as you maneuver, just remember to pay attention. Remember to get that listening skill. Build it. Listen more than talk. Respond more than react. And you'll see how certain things just shift. Because I know it's a time and season when everybody's like, everything. They're ready to react. They're ready to respond. They're ready to react to everything. And I saw something today, and I'm closing out. As I scrolled through social media today, one of the celebrities was dealing with his son. And his son was just an emotional wreck because it wasn't going the way he wanted it to go. Thank you. I see you. And the father had to tell him, don't react emotionally. And this is the last thing I want to say. Don't react emotionally. When something major or emotional happens, and it may be a trigger for you, let's be real. Because we all don't know what each other have went through. prior, whether it be younger or not too long ago, but there's a trigger. And you personally should know your trigger. Know who you are. And that way, you're able to respond to things better. You're able to handle circumstances and not react to everything people may say and do, but smile, knowing that when you handle yourself a certain way, it can't touch you. I'm just saying. So he had to calm his son down and say, son, don't react emotionally, because he started beating up people, kids. And he was like, and then he actually hit an adult. And that's when the father realized that it was out of control. So I'm saying this to us today. Us. Notice what I'm saying to us today. Don't allow. That's it, Patricia. Yes. Keep smiling. That doesn't mean it didn't affect you, but your responding makes the difference. And as I put God in all of this, we have a great example of not responding to the negative, not responding to circumstances that are just not always fair or in our favor. But you have to make up your mind. I will not let other people or circumstances control my emotions, control my feelings, control how I respond. And I'm done. But I'll pay attention. And I'll listen to hear things better. I'll watch to see things better as I keep smiling. That's it, Trisha. So my reaction and my response, it won't be a reaction, but it'll be a response. If so many of us would take that attitude, instead, I'm going to chat that person up. Why don't you realize that it's not your issue? It's their issue. You're so welcome. And that blessed me. Thank you. Because I wasn't sure about it. And then then it just came, it just kept saying, flowing from me. And I was like, okay, I'm going to do it. Pay attention. But it helps us along the journey to pay attention. Blessings and love to everybody. I am CK, author, speaker, owner of KM Travels. I am also a reverend, yeah. And I love connecting and encouraging you. Wow, that really blessed me. And we're going to keep going in this because we are winners, and winners pay attention. It's Winning Wednesday. Let's keep going. Let's keep doing it. Respond and not react. That just keeps coming to me. Respond and not react. Let it go. You too Everyone have a beautiful evening, as Patricia shared it. And as I get ready to close out, my final thought is always keep standing up, keep standing out, and keep standing strong as you respond and not react. Think, listen, watch. Take heed, listen, and watch. Love, hugs, and blessings. I see y'all on Monday. Have a great Thursday. Have a great Friday. And then be blessed on your and in your weekend. Happy Wednesday.